Children experience emotions with their whole body. Fast, intense, overwhelming, but they often don't know what they're feeling or why they're feeling it or what the feeling means about them. So, this is where you, as their parent, become their emotional guide, one of the many hats we wear as a parent. And today's episode is all about emotional meaning making, helping your child make sense of sensations, emotions, reactions, and experiences in a way that builds emotional intelligence and deep, lasting self understanding. When your child understands their inside world, you protect them from shame, confusion, and self blame. And you build the kind of trust that lasts a lifetime. So, again, we just want to create this platform that will give our child just a leap ahead of a lot of adults out there right now who don't understand some of their emotions or mask their emotion with anger or use other things to mask their emotions because they have not been taught themselves what to do with this intense feeling inside of us. Welcome to another episode of Understanding Their World area in parenting, where it's curiosity over control, and this is emotional meaning making, helping your child understand their inner world. So why do kids need help making meaning? Children don't come into the world understanding why their chest gets tight when they're scared, why they get angry when they feel powerless, why they cry over things that adults think are small, why they shut down when they feel overwhelmed, and why certain moments make them feel embarrassed or ashamed. They feel the emotion intensely, but they don't know how to interpret it. And so without guidance, kids often create painful stories about themselves. I'm too much. I'm bad. I'm annoying. I can't handle things. I'm the problem. Your job isn't to erase the emotion, it's to help them understand it safely so it doesn't turn into a harmful belief. And again, when we understand it safely, that will hopefully mean that we know how to calm our bodies down. We know where the emotion comes from. We have understanding that maybe some things are out of our control, maybe some things are in our control, but we know that we can do certain behaviors with these emotions. So it's not telling our kids we can't have emotions, it's understanding what they are, where they come from, and how to appropriately communicate them or deal with them in a way to get a positive reaction in life instead of negative ones. So when you help a child make meaning, you're saying your feelings make sense and you're safe inside them. This is how emotional resilience grows. So 3 ways to support your child's emotional meaning making. Here's a gentle approach to it. Name what you see. You're teaching them emotional awareness. Some examples are your face looks tight. Maybe you're feeling worried. Your eyes look watery. Something feels sad. Or your voice got loud. Maybe that felt unfair. You're helping them connect body to emotion to meaning. And this protects kids from feeling bad for reacting. Of course, we should never feel bad for having emotions or for wanting things to be fair in life, like kids often will. But what we don't want is the negative behaviors to come with these intense emotions. We want to learn how to regulate that in a healthy way. So we're going to normalize the reaction. Children often believe something is wrong with them when they feel big things. Normalize it softly. Lots of people feel this way. That reaction makes sense. This is a really human feeling. Anyone would be upset by that. You're teaching, you're not broken, you're human. Help them make meaning without shame. This is where the transformation happens. Examples are, it felt scary because you didn't know what would happen next. You got angry because you wanted a voice in that moment. You cried because your body needed a release. And you shut down because there was just too much happening at once. You're teaching them the why behind their reaction, the story beneath the feeling. This builds emotional intelligence and self-understanding. And again, as adults, we have a hard time with this ourselves. And some of these basic things that we teach our own children, we can actually start using as well. So, how meaning making builds stronger, more emotionally aware kids? When you help your child understand their inner world, you give them emotional intelligence. They can name what they feel, understand it, express it, and regulate it. Confidence. They learn their feelings make sense, not dramatic, not too much, and not wrong. Self compassion. They become kinder to themselves, less shame, less self blame. Clearer communication. They learn how to explain their inner experience rather than acting out. Lifelong trust in you. Because you didn't judge their feelings, you help them understand them. Kids who grew up with this kind of guidance become teens and adults who talk openly, reflect deeply, regulate effectively, handle relationships with empathy, trust their own emotions. This is the heart of emotional safe parenting. Reflection prompt. What emotion does my child struggle to understand, and how can I help them make meaning without shame? So, helping your child make sense of their inner world is one of the most loving gifts you can give. You're not just supporting today's emotions, you're shaping tomorrow's emotional health. In fact, you're shaping decades of emotional health for your children if you can teach them this when they're young and maybe they're teens. So now when they're teens, at any point, you can help your children on this. You can help guide them is what you can do. So this week, try naming one feeling you see and offering a gentle meaning behind it. Watch how it softens your child, watch how it helps them understand themselves, and watch how it strengthens your bond. And here's a journal prompt. How can I help them name meaning without shame? In episode 8, we'll explore building a home of trust, how curiosity becomes the emotional foundation your child returns to for a lifetime. Until then, remember, your voice becomes their inner voice. And it really becomes their inner script when they are adults. Your understanding becomes their understanding. And here are the comment section. Comment anything you want on this video, anything to do with emotional meaning making, understanding their world, any struggles you may be having with parenting, or any wins that you may have had. And if you're having a hard time on knowing what to comment on, just use the journal prompt to help you. If this video resonated with you today, take a deep breath before you go. Let what you heard sink in. Know that you are not alone on this journey and you do not have to do it all at once. If you're feeling like it, give this video a like so others can find it easier. Share it with somebody that you think could benefit from it. Subscribe for new content every day of every week. And know that here we do tiny steps, real talk, and honest healing. I've also created some journals, children's book, and workbook just to go hand in hand with these videos to perhaps make us aware of anything that we are unaware of, increase healthy behaviors, and decrease unhealthy behaviors. The place to find it is in the post. And once again, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Have a great day.